Welcome back. So in this video, we're going to set up where we're going to be sharing our videos. Now, it's entirely up to you whether you want to be sharing these on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, etc. I would recommend starting off with YouTube, but look, as I mentioned, you can put these wherever you like. You could also take one video and put it on all of them. It's entirely up to you. So if you do not have a YouTube account, you don't need to worry. You just simply go over to YouTube like so. Go over to YouTube. Over on the right hand side, it will say sign in. If you're on a mobile, it will be at the bottom right. It'll say sign in. Now, on the sign in, if you don't have an account, you just simply click it. Look, I'll show you. You click on sign in. And if you have an account, it would obviously show your accounts here. If you don't have one, you just simply, let me move my head up here, you go to use another account or create an account. So if I click on use another account, you click on create an account here. Look, create an account. So you click on there and then you select for my personal use or for whatever, it doesn't matter. So you click on personal use and you just go through and do it. And it's literally takes about 2 minutes to set it all up and you're good to go. Once that you've done that, we then need to give the YouTube channel a name and a few other bits. Let me show you how to do that now. So get a YouTube account, takes a few minutes, straightforward and simple, just follow the steps, okay? So for this, I've just come on here and I've just said to ChatGPT, look, I'm creating a YouTube channel about grounding mats. Can you give me some example names for the channel? And it's come back and it's given me a load of names on here. And then you can change it up. So if you don't like any of the examples it gives you, you can ask for more, okay? But I'm just going to do this for the sake of the video. We're going to pick one. So we will go with, let's go with that one, the Airfin Experience. Quite like that. Why not? We can change it at a later date if we don't like it as well. So if I come back over here into YouTube now, we are going to change this. So in here, all we're doing is in the YouTube studio. So to find this, you would click on here on your account, click on studio, and we're going to give this a name. So I'm going to paste that into there, click on the Airfin Experience, click on publish or save, and that will change the name of your channel to the Airfin Experience in this example. Okay. Then we want to give it a bit more information. So for example, if I come down here, it says, do you have any specific angle you're planning on focusing on, like health benefits? I'm just going to answer that question. Yes, both. Can you also please give me a YouTube homepage description using the name Earthen Essentials, like so. And literally, this whole process here will take a few minutes, but it's worthwhile doing because obviously it's going to be a new account. So we're telling YouTube exactly what our content is going to be about. So it'll start to get an idea of the audience and the people it can be showing us the videos to. So you can see on here, science behind health benefits. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to take that, I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste that into description, like so. So that's all about us. Happy with that. Languages, add a link. Not at this moment in time, we're not going to do a link. Watermark videos, we don't need none of that to be honest with you. The Airfin Experience handle. So this is your @ So for this one, we are going to go with the Airfin Experience. Happy with that, happy with that. Let's just click on publish. So that is all of that done. So that's our YouTube channel nearly done. Now, obviously, now we would need to customize this. So we'd need a picture for here and we need a banner. Again, straightforward and simple. For this, I'm going to use Canva because it's free. But there's loads of different ways you can do this, but I'd recommend Canva. Simple, easy, and free. So go to Canva, create an account. What is this? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. So what do we need? Well, first of all, we need, if we come back over here, we need a YouTube banner. So I'm just going to get one. I'm going to type in YouTube banner. Let's just go with if I scroll down the page here, you'll see there's 4,000 templates. Okay, so there's loads of different templates you can pick and go with, and just take note where it says Pro, that means you have to pay for it. Okay, but you don't need a Pro one, absolutely not. So for this one, we will just find one we like the look of. Okay, so I'm going to go with this one really quickly. But it's the same concept whether you're using the paid or the free ones. It's just a template, and you can edit any part of the template from the image, the text, the font, etc. Okay, so if I come on here now, let's just say this background image, we don't like it. So I'm going to come over on the left hand side to elements, and we are going to type in, let's see if there is a grounding map. Oh, look at that. There is. Photos, videos. So I'm going to click on see all, and again, same concept. If it's got this, it's on the Pro, so you're looking for ones like this where it's a free one, okay? I'm just going to go with that one. Now you'll notice it's gone there, don't worry. So I'm going to click on here, I'm going to delete the one that's currently there. So for this, I'm going to click on, let me come off here, I'm going to click on here, and I'm going to click on delete. This new one, I'm going to put this one over here, like so. I'm going to pull it out like that, and then I just click on position, and I click on backwards. That sends it over to the back. And then if I want to turn down the brightness of this, I just click on here, or transparency, do that, like so. And then we're going to need some other bits. Now here's the thing, okay? If you don't want any part of this, so for example, if I don't want that, I can just delete it. I can delete the image, I can delete the frame. The text over here, if I don't want that, I can just delete it, I can change the font. But for this one, we're going to go back over here to ChatGPT. Is that the right one? Yeah, I'm going to go on there. Oh no, this one. I'm going to scroll down here, and I am going to get that Earthing Essentials there, like so. I'm going to copy that, I'm going to go back over here to Canva. I'm going to paste that in there. Earthing Essentials. Oh, hang on, it's gone down there, isn't it? There we go, look, Earthing Essentials on there. Now, what's that font? I quite like that. Bright Sunshine. I'm going to click on there, and I'm going to change that now. And I'm just going to type in Bright Sunshine. Like so. That'll do. And now it looks a bit smaller, so I just need to make that a little bit bigger. Like so. That'll do. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm just going to put that there. And then we need a subtitle. Now, again, you don't have to have one if you don't want to, or you can simply just create one. So we go back over here. I like that. Reconnect. That'll do. So as you can see here, nothing we're doing is difficult at all. It's just copy and paste. The majority of this is copy and paste. So now that's gone down there. So all I need to do is do that. See? Done. Absolutely ideal. I'm going to change this image. So let's just change it to that. I'm going to drag that over here. I'll put it in there. And that's it, done. And this is it. So you don't need to spend too much time on this. Just simply get a banner, okay? So I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm just going to type it. Earthing Essentials YouTube banner. Like so. That'll do. Share, download, download. That is that bit done, okay? So once that's downloaded, it'll take about 5 or 10 seconds. We can upload that as our banner, and then I'll show you how you can edit it and stuff. But like I said, don't waste too much time on this step. It really, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big, okay? So I'll go back over to YouTube. I'm going to click on upload, and we're going to go to our downloads. There it is. I'm going to click on there, and it's going to upload it for us. Again, normally takes a second, and then once it's been uploaded, why's that disappeared? Let's try that again. There we go. Hang on, let me just see what this is. Try adding a file that's 6 megabytes or smaller. 6 meg or smaller. Let's go back over here. Let's click on here. Download. Let me just double check what's going on with that. Size. Oh, limit size to. So I'm going to limit it to. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go with that one. Compress file, so it's a lower quality. And download it again. And if it didn't work that time, I'd just take a screenshot of it. So I'm going to download the banner again. I don't know why it's done that. I've never had that with Canva on YouTube. Let's do that. Let's try again. Upload. Go to downloads. There it is. There we go. So now that there is our banner. So you can see here, if it's viewable on a telly, you'll see the whole thing. If it's viewable on all devices, it's just like that. So that'll do. I'm not too fussed about this. Okay, so click on there, click on publish. So that's that bit done. And then I just need a picture here, a profile picture. Now again, I'm not going to spend a long time with this. I'm just simply going to get an image. So I'm going to click on images like this. Let's come down here and have a look at these magic images. Let's go with, I'm just going to find what I want one with a mat. That'll do. So you see that there, grounding mat. Now I'm going to make that big. Now you can download this yourself, but all I'm going to do here is I am literally going to take a screenshot of this just so I can speed up this process. I'm going to click on there, click on new, and grab that like so. I'll do save as, and type in grounding like this. Enter, go back over to YouTube, and we're going to change that. We'll just upload it because basically when you create a new account, it just goes with the name, and it's got like a capital letter for your first name that you created it with, and the background color. Okay, but I'm just going to change that. Go to desktop, and we're looking for grounding. There we go. That'll do. You can move it around. That'll do. Again, not fussed. Publish. Done. So that takes a second, and then we are done. So that's our YouTube all. And don't worry if you do it and it doesn't upload over here or anything. Just give it a minute or so, and it will upload. Okay, so we've got that done. Next, we're going to upload our video. Okay, so there it is. That is how it looks on a laptop. We've got our banner up here. We've got our little picture down here. We've got the Earthing experience, our welcome here, so our about section, all done and filled in. And then you can see this here as well. This is an old account from 2018 that I'm using, but I've not got any videos on it, and it's fresh. It's basically like a new account. So that is how the actual account will look when you've got no videos on it or anything. Okay. So the first step is we're going to upload a video. So before we do that, we just want to do a few other things to optimize our video so that we're starting with it the correct way. And you want to do this for every video. So before we click on create and upload over here, we want to first of all go to the video we've downloaded, and we want to do a couple of things. So I'm going to click on here, and I'm going to go to my downloads. Okay, so the first video we did, this one over here, look, grounding while you sleep. I'm going to right click on it, and you go to properties. Okay, so this is the video title, grounding while you sleep. The shocking truth about, okay, so all I'm doing here is I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go over to where it says details, and I'm going to paste that into there. So that's my title. Okay, and then I'm going to paste it again, but now I'm going to make sure I've got my keyword in there. So let's get rid of that. I'm going to type in grounding maps. Grounding maps. Okay, then for rating, obviously I'm going to give it a 5-star rating. And then we need tags. So for this, I go back to my title, and I right click and I copy that. Then I come down here, and I go to this website over here called Rapid Tags. And this is a free website, so just go to Rapid Tags. In fact, I'll show you again. So we'll go to the homepage of Rapid Tags, rapidtags.io. Go over there, and it literally looks like this. And you can see, look, use tag generator. You don't even need to sign up. You just paste your title in there. And you hit on the search bar, and then look, gives you all of these tags. So I'm going to copy, let me move this again, like so. I'm going to copy those tags, okay, all my tags. I'm then going to go back over here now to this, and I'm going to put my tags in there. That's all my tags done, okay. So my video file has got the right key name, the right title, the subtitle has got our keyword in, and we've got our tags. So I'm going to click OK. So that's it done. Now we're going to go back over to YouTube, and we are going to hit on create. I'm going to upload our first video, and then in the next one we'll cover putting in our affiliate link and other bits. Okay, so let's get this one done, and then we'll go through the process. So we upload our video. So I'm going to hit on select files, and first of all, let's go to downloads, and we're looking for the video there. grounding while you sleep. Okay, so that there will be our video uploading on here, grounding while you sleep. And then all I'm going to do here is I'm going to put that in. The shocking truth about earthing mats. Then I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste that in here, like so. That's my title. Then I need my description. So I'm going to copy this again. And I'm going to go over to ChatGPT. And I'm going to say, please give me a YouTube description. I forgot what I was up to. Description for this video title. Hit on enter. And then it's going to give me our description. And if you're happy with it, you can just simply copy and paste it. Okay, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back over here. And I'm now going to paste that in here. Okay, next I'm also now going to put in some hashtags related to our keyword. So, hashtag grounding mats, like so. And then I'm going to do hashtag grounding mat benefits. Yeah, and then I want another one as well, realistically. So I'm going to go back over here, and all I'm doing is look, grounding mat for bed, earthing, grounding mat, earthing. I'm just going to use one of these. So I'm going to go with that one, grounding mat earthing. I'm going to go hashtag grounding mat earthing, like so. So the reason why we use hashtags as well is on the video search. These, believe it or not, some people actually search for videos via hashtags, but also this will go underneath our title on YouTube. Okay, so we're telling YouTube exactly what this is, the benefits of it, why we should be using it, etc. Okay, and then the other thing I would do in here is I would put a link to the affiliate products, and we'll cover affiliate products in the next video. Okay, so for now we're just going to get this bit done. So we've got that. Now I'm going to scroll down here. The next part of this is a thumbnail. Now YouTube has recently brought in this auto-generated. If you click on there, it will basically pick out images from your video. Don't use that. I wouldn't recommend it. Okay. Instead, I would create a thumbnail over in here, over in Canva. Again, straightforward and simple. Instead of typing in YouTube banner, we would type in YouTube thumbnail, like so. I've spelled that wrong on that, yeah. Canva template. So come down here. These are all thumbnails. And again, same concept. Pick one you like the look of. You can go into different categories, but you pick one you like the look of and you just make simple edits to this, okay? So for example, let's just say, let's find one we like the look of really quickly. Trying to find a free one as well. I'll scroll up here. Before and after. That potentially might work. We're going to go with, let's just go with this one for now. I'm going to click on customize this template. And again, any part of it we don't like, we can edit and amend, okay? So this one is going to be about the benefits of grounding mats, okay? So I'm going to click on no thanks. Now, you've got a couple of things you can do here. So you can come into Canva and play around with it until you're happy with it and get your thumbnail and you download it the same way we did also. Or you could even ask, let's see if it works. Let's come over here. Could you please give me a YouTube thumbnail? Now there's lots of different softwares as well that you can use to create a thumbnail. You could use like Discord. You could also go ahead and use something like Midjourney. There's another one called Thumbnail Blaster that I've used in the past. Really good, but if you're just starting out, you can just go with free. What's this on here? Okay, so for whatever reason, it's not going to give it to me on here. I'm just going to say, can you give me an image I can use for the thumbnail? So yeah, it does. So that will do that for me. I'm just looking at what else it said. Grounded while you sleep, the shocking truth. So it's giving you ideas for your thumbnail. Okay, so grounded while you sleep, the shocking truth. Okay, let's scroll down here. Let's have a look at the thumbnail that is generated. Now I'm still a little bit not not hyped up on the images that you can get from here. Okay. Oh, so you need to be logged in. Okay, so for that you do need to be logged into there. So you can do this, but basically what I'm going to do with this is grounded while you sleep, the shocking truth. We're just going to go back over here into Canva. So what did it say? Grounding while you, in fact, I'm just going to copy this one. I'm just going to copy like so. Let's get rid of that. Grounding while you sleep. Well, obviously that looks far too big. Let's shrink that all the way down. To about there. Grounding while you sleep. Let's go back over here, and then it said the shocking truth. I'm going to copy that, and come over here. I'm going to paste that into here. Again, too big, like so. Now, obviously, I don't want this lady. Let's get rid of her. And then, again, if I don't want any part of this, I can just get rid of it. So let's do this. Now, we're going to go over here to elements and type in grounding. I'm going to click on photos. Let's see which one. Let's just go with that one. Let's do this. Let's make it big. Cross here like so. Let's click on position. So I want that to go backwards like so, right to the back. And then I'm going to change the transparency of it. So like so. This thing over here, I'm going to get rid of that. The image that was behind it, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. There we go. Grounding while you sleep, the shocking truth. So that is our text then. Maybe I'm going to highlight that. And all I'm doing here is I'm just trying to get it so it pops a bit. So for example, like that there, the colour doesn't pop. So here, I'm going to go over to the colour on here. And we're just going to make it pop a little bit more. The shocking truth. Yeah. Let's see if we've got any other elements in here. Some of these might work actually, something like this. Let's have a look. I wonder if they've got any graphics. Let's go in yeah, look, so we've got things on here, look. That might work. The shocking truth. Let's come down here and have a look at any more. And all I'm doing here is I'm just trying to create a thumbnail that's going to spark curiosity, okay? For now, and again, I don't want to waste too much of your time, I'm going to do this. Tell you what I'll do, I'll pause the video, I'll play around with it a little bit more, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at a few different elements that we can include on here, maybe change the text around, but I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. I've been playing around with lots of different images over here. Now, I'm happy with kind of where we're at, so I'm just going to show you this bit as well. So I want this writing to pop off the page a little bit more, okay? So over here on element, I just want a box. So I'm going to type in box. I want a graphic. Oh, let's just go to all. There we go, free one. So I'm going to click on that, shapes, and I'm going to put that over here. Now, I want this black, so I'm going to click up here and I'm going to change it to black, okay? Then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take it over here like this, and you can see straight away that's making it stand out a bit more. Drag it along there, and then drag that up there. That's made it pop off the page a hell of a lot more, hasn't it? And then I want the same for this. So, let's go with, put that there. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on another one, add that onto the page, change it to black, like so. And then I'm going to drag that again, same process. Now you notice this time it's in front of the writing. All I need to do here is click on it again, go to position, click on backwards, and there you go. And then I'm just going to do the same. Cross to there, do that, like so. And that's it pretty much. Ideally, I just want this lady's head a little bit, there we go. Make it a bit bigger like that. There we go. Now, I'm a lot more happy with that because the thumbnail, you know, it's intriguing, isn't it? With the shocking things of the shocking truth. So prompting curiosity. So we're happy with that. Now, before we download this, I don't just want to download it using this title up here. Again, I want to be using my keyword, so I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to go with that, grounding while you sleep. Copy that, go back over here, change that into there, grounding while you sleep, and then I'm going to hit on share, and I'm going to hit on download. I'm going to download the image. And then, again, it doesn't take long, that's going to download for us. And then once that's downloaded, yeah, we're going to go over here to the channel. I'm going to scroll down, I'm going to upload that thumbnail. I'm going to hit on downloads. There it is. And there we go. That is our thumbnail done. So that's our title, our description, our thumbnail. We've got playlists as well. And then if I scroll further on the page here, is it made for kids? No, it absolutely is not made for kids. Scroll further on the page. Altered content. No, it's not altered content. Come further on the page here. Tags. So again, those tags we got from Rapid Tags. We'll come over here. I'm going to click on copy. Go back to YouTube. Paste that into here. Okay, happy with that. And then the last thing I'm going to do is, and this has taken a bit of time to do it, in this video because I'm trying to make sure I'm giving you everything. But once we're getting the process of creating a video, uploading it, optimized, it takes about 5 minutes, if that, for each one, okay? So don't worry too much. So now I'm going to create a playlist for it. Now with playlists, again, it's entirely up to you. You can create a playlist for every affiliate product you're going to be doing. You can create a playlist for every video you're going to be doing as well, okay? So for this, we're going to click on playlists and we are going to click on new playlist. Now we need to give it a title. So now I'm going to go back over to ChatGPT and say, can you give me a playlist for this title? Grounding map benefits and also a description. Okay, and it'll do this for me. Okay, here's a suggested playlist. So now that's my title. Copy that. Go back over here. Put the title in there. Give it a description. Like so. Paste that in there. And all I'm doing here is, so every video I'm now doing, we'll put one into this grounding map benefits, or when we're doing one on the benefits of this, they will all go in here, okay? So YouTube will be, it'll have no issues understanding what our channel's about, the content we're creating, because we've given it as much information as possible, okay? So that is it done. Grounding map benefits, yeah, happy with that. Scroll back up the page, video elements. So here we can add in end screens, we can add in cards, and basically that is where you can link to other videos. But because it's our first one, we can't do that, okay? So don't worry too much about it. And then visibility is private, unlisted, or public. So public means it goes live on the channel. But for now, I'm not going to put it live. For now, I'm just going to leave it on private just for 1 second, because I'm going to finish this section now, and then the next one will cover affiliate products and how to get your link and how to include your link over in here, because that's obviously the part where we get paid. I'll see you in the next one.